We are? Okay. All right, good afternoon, everyone. All right,
Good afternoon.
thank you, everyone, for coming to see our event here. And special thanks to Adam, who is providing this awesome space that we have here. Okay, and oops, I meant to get the name of the coffee company. Maybe you know what it is, Jay?
Esperanza.
Esperanza is donating the coffee, although they are accepting donations for that.
And if you like the coffee, you can buy it by the bag as well.
Okay. So we were just giving thanks for that you were providing the space here, being
My
generous.
pleasure. Thank you for all coming.
I've been trying to more or less have a pattern of every fourth Saturday here at between 2 and 4. And so, of course, I'm very I appreciate everyone who's coming here to see this. And of course, this is our star artist here today. And then we have Jane from imported from Milwaukee to help us on the piano, and then I'm here from Kenosha and Racing. Okay. So, how do today's offerings work with the series intent? So the series is called Sights, Silence, and Sounds series. So sights, it's meant to be very open, but for today, the sights means we're going to see seven films that Georgia made. And I was joking earlier, she did show these at the Weston Art Museum, but I missed the entire show. So I said, okay, well, I'll bring the show to me then, or at least to this event here. Okay, so that's what sights means, and sound means that each film has original sound. It was made to have sound with it, but we have developed in this series, we've developed a little format where we'll play something in its original format, and then after a brief pause, then we'll play it again, but with no sound, but then live musicians will bring music to it. And when live musicians bring things to visual things, then it changes how you see things visually. And that's the interesting thing. And then there are gaps, of course, when a site moves to a different kind of a site, and that's of course a silence, and there's a silence and sound. So silence is very important in artistic things, because it's the pause. And actually the truth is that most of what happens in silence. In our next event, I'm planning on talking a little bit more about silence, because currently, unfortunately, silence has a bad connotation because of the political things, because people say, well, if you're silent, that means you're not speaking up about horrible things that are happening. And so we're losing the wonderful quality of what silence actually is. But so I hope everyone will come to the next event. I'll spend a little bit more time talking about the difference between political silence and artistic and philosophical and emotional silence. Okay. So, then another a new thing, although not everyone here has been here before, so I'm happy that I see people who've never been here before. But a new thing in the series, this is our fourth time doing it, that at the end we're going to have a little discussion time, and I'll call it sharing time. And so I'll ask a couple open-ended questions. So when you see a film, try to see if something grabs you, which one maybe you would feel resonates with you a lot. How do you feel like how the music is changing how you see things visually, things of that sort.
houseful, mouthful. Peppermint was soft and white. I built her a shoebox maze in 5th grade, cedar chips for a bed. 2 years is long for a mouse life. I remember driving home from the mall with her in a cardboard box, shaking, shaking.
The Curse of the Ice Witch. The Ice Witch blessed or cursed all babies born in the cold. Whether it was a blessing or curse depends on your point of view, for her words were the same each time. May winter steal your voice and summer bring it back. She would fly into children's rooms in the dark of the winter nights and sing this lullaby. A bluebird of childhood rides an escalator of grief. When it gets to the top, it finds no relief. For down it must go, ever so slow, to return to the womb of the earth. The baby would be asleep before the final line, and she would quietly back out the way she came, taking the child's voice with her. Season after season passed in this manner, until Little Blue. Little Blue's voice never returned. Little Blue yearned for a voice, for words, to be like the other children. Little Blue didn't mind winter, for everyone was silent under the snow and ice. But as spring melted into view, and birds sang, and voices bloomed into summer, Little Blue was crushed with sorrow. Until the owl. The owl hammered at the window with a broken wing. The owl whispered shared heartbreak to Little Blue, and Little Blue knew what to do. Little Blue became Little Pink, but Little Pink's voice never returned either. Not in summer, not in fall, not in spring. Little Pink grew taller and pinker and sadder. Little Pink wandered the corridors of her dreams, searching for her voice. Sometimes she felt a presence in a passing shadow, thought she heard humming from another room, and she would listen for a song she was sure she had heard once upon a time. She looked day and night, night and day, week after week, season after season. She looked day and night, night and day, week after week. She looked day after season, night and day, night and day after week after week. Many moons passed in this manner until the owl returned, hammering at the window with a broken wing, and Little Pink knew what to do. Little Pink opened the window.
Memory transformed, transfigured, transcendent, disappearing into silence.
Rockabye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all. What time is it, Mrs. Wolf? 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 Time to eat you. What time is it, Mrs. Wolf? Viola Rose Napinero. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Rockabye baby in the treetop. Ring around rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Tu fingari con I voltas, ti segapis molto forte. Tu fingari con I kikos, ti segapis molto kipro. Ring around rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Rockabye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all. Snapkinero, Mastigalia Dolomoro. Rockabye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all. What time is it, Mrs. Wolf? 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 Time to eat you. What time is it, Mrs. Wolf? Viola Rose Napinero. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy. Rockabye baby in the treetop. Ring around rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Tu fingari con I voltas, ti segapis multo porta. Tu fingari con I kikos, ti segapis multo kipro. Ring around rosy, pockets full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Rockabye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all.
dollar, broken watch for a baby. We are all broken time. Still, we tick.
Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, so we'll have 15 minutes now. I'm inviting you to please go check out the bookstore here. There's some coffee there from, what was it, Esperanza Company?
Esperanza,
Esperanza?
I think.
Yeah, I'm not quite clear on it. Okay, so